Highways, byways, airways, ways of traveling. So many people missed on seeing friends and family for the holiday last year because of the pandemic. And the latest data actually shows holiday travel this year could be even busier than before the pandemic. And there's so many questions about traveling around the holidays and what to know when hitting the road for the first time post-pandemic. Joining us now from Condé Nast Traveler is Erin Florio. It's so great to see you. We have so many questions.
Nice to see you too. Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Excellent. So I'll just go right into it because we're seeing some international restrictions lifted in travel, but there's still a lot of people who are apprehensive to book flights because of the ever-changing rules due to COVID. What do you recommend for folks who are considering booking a flight, getting on a flight?
Sure. So especially if you're looking to travel over Christmas and Thanksgiving, I would say book now, book now, book now on an airplane. We are seeing a lot of demand, and we want to book with plenty of time so that you can properly do your research and figure out those cancellation policies, figure out the situation on the ground of the destination you're headed to. But the important thing to remember is that most of the major U.S. carriers are still implementing a very flexible cancellation policy and flexible booking policy. That doesn't mean you shouldn't read the fine print. You always should. You should always do your homework. But if you're fearful that something might change last minute and you might miss out on your trip and you might lose your airfare, generally speaking, you should be protected.
This is interesting because I had just done some traveling last month, and it was the first time that I thought, oh my gosh, I need a refundable ticket just in case. But what are some, and I had never really considered that before, foolish on my part, but what are the 3 ways to safeguard your trip if plans do change? The first you say is to book with a travel advisor. Is that the same thing as a travel agent?
It is a travel agent, and in fact, at Condé Nast Traveler, we like to call them travel specialists.
Ooh.
We have, fancy term. We have a great selection that we've all vetted, available on cntraveler.com. And the reason you want to do this is because these guys really know what's going on in real time in the industry. They will handle the logistics. If things need to change last minute, they will take care of it for you. So it's a really smart move. The second, as you said, is refundable tickets. Like I said, read the fine print, do your research, but you should generally be protected. And the third is make sure you have the right travel insurance. You want to get the travel insurance that says cancel for any reason. Very self-explanatory why that is appealing right now.
No kidding. So if people have not booked their holiday travel by now, I suspect they're going to be looking at a very hefty price tag, but you have some ways to save. What is the cheapest day to fly for Thanksgiving?
Well, right now, if you can be flexible with your dates and you still want to really travel over that Thanksgiving window, the day you want to book travel is Monday before Thanksgiving. I believe it's November 22nd.
Yeah.
That's when you're going to get the best fare. And, if we're really looking ahead to Christmas, the day that you want to book is the 21st of December, so a few days before the holiday.
So book now, but book for those to leave on those dates, the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Book to leave on those dates. And, something else that is a really smart tip is to be, we're talking about the tight windows of traveling over holiday, but be really flexible with your dates. Something that we love to talk about in the travel industry is the concept of a dead week. Now we have 2 dead weeks in the industry, and those are the weeks when it's quietest. The travel is most quiet. They generally happen the week after Thanksgiving and the week after New Year's. So my tip would be to you, either, maybe you can reimagine when your holiday actually happens and you can, postpone Thanksgiving for 1 week if that's possible, or, you can take advantage maybe of a flexible work policy and work remotely while you're in your destination and fly back the week later. That's when you're going to get a really good deal.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I could consider, for Thanksgiving, maybe you have a Friendsgiving, and instead of celebrating on the actual Thanksgiving day, you do the entire week afterwards. That makes perfect sense to me. I wonder, I read somewhere, I was told once that the best time to book travel is on Tuesdays. Is that true? Did I make that up in my head?
You did not make that up in your head. In fact, we've reported on that quite a bit. I don't know that it's a sure thing. It doesn't 100% hold true, but generally when the new fares are released, Tuesday morning is said to be in the industry the time that you're going to get the best fares available.
Okay.
It's not 100% foolproof, but it's a nice little tip to have in your back pocket.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Well, at least not for that particular reason. Another way to save on your flight is using an alternative airport. Can you give us an example of that?
Yes, absolutely. And this is such a smart trip, not just during holidays, but anytime. If you're going, especially to a major metropolitan area, and there might be, say, some other airports within maybe an hour's driving distance, consider flying there. For example, Miami, one of the busiest airports in America, but it is so close to Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach. So if the tickets to go to Miami seem really pricey because there's so much demand, consider flying into one of the lesser airports in the region.
I love all of these tips. Erin, are you going anywhere for the holidays that we should know? Because I'm going nowhere.
I'm actually hoping to be going all the way to Italy for Christmas. So
Look at you.
keep you updated. Yeah.
Well, if you need a +1, let me know. I don't know any Italian, but I'll go have a gelato with you. Erin, it is so great to always see you. Thank you so much for your tips and for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Erin Florio from Condé Nast Traveler.